Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Labyrinth of Touhou 2. So I honestly do not know anything about the final boss. I have not looked up anything. We're just going to dive into this and see what happens. I might try to take things a little slow and see if I can, get buff set up for other people. But beyond that, we'll just go as normal and see what happens. Flashy, flashy, flash. Hey. So you've come. Obviously, why else would climb up this high? It was a long and tough road to the top, a road only traversable thanks to the bonds we have made. Did you honestly imagine that any of the humans here would obediently follow your demands and turn back? Your thinking is truly naive. Unfortunately for you, this is Ginsokia, the land of fantasies. Even Buddha himself would be just another resident here. Your identity means nothing here. Too bad, huh? As you'll soon find out, you're nothing particularly special in Ginsokia. How foolish, Sword of the Serpent. How foolish, residents of fantasy. There is nothing more to be said. Sword of my flesh, powerless residents struggle and flail against me. Yamato no Orochi, avatar of the great rivers, slaughtered in legends, the great serpent from which I emerged. If you yearn for the days of yore as faith in your legend grows weaker, I would join your lamentations. If sadness overtakes as you get left behind by the present, I would despair with you. But if your intention is to impose your rule on Ginsokia, to subjugate this paradise for this forgotten by time, then I shall devote my body, my soul, and all myself against you. Sword of the Serpent, no, divine sword Ame no Murakumo. Even if you succeed in defeating me, you must know what would happen to you. I am well aware I'm a Tsukumogami, given the gift of life due to your manifestations, all for the purpose of bringing you down in flames. Does the thought of your life burning its last bring fear to you, evil dragon? Does the possibility of falling into hell once more fill you with despair, Yamato no Orochi? Then why did you not choose to live the life given to you in peace? Why could you not join the myriads of monsters who have made this land their dwelling? You already know the answer, Ame no Murakumo. I am tyranny incarnate. I am destruction incarnate. It is my destiny to bring ruin to this land. No one can stop my fate, not even myself. Yamato no Orochi, then it is indeed my responsibility to defeat you and take you down to hell with me. Great evil dragon, Yamato no Orochi, your life once met its end at the hands of Susanoo and Ame no Habakiri. And this time, the residents of fantasy shall borrow my power, the power that once was yours, and the legend shall repeat itself once more. Alright, in this battle, all frontline allies will receive all 5 elements blessings, and yeah, we get everything. Ha! Well said, Ame no Murakumo. Leave the rest to us. Huff! How ignorant. Your defeat was assured the moment we enacted the Great Barrier and put you in check. All that should be left is to wait for the opponent to resign, but it seems like that's not going to happen. In which case, all we can do is follow through with our next move and take your king. It must be hard to keep so many heads clean. Perhaps we can help by lopping a few off. That voice that I could hear even from the underground, which I thought was the Ame no Murakumo. Could it have been your voice all along? That doesn't matter. We've climbed up this far. There's no way we're gonna lose now. What a wonderful picnic that this has been. And as the cherry on top, we even get to beat up a haughty evil dragon in the inn. A befitting finale to an enjoyable picnic. Mei Ling, be sure to fulfill your tank role properly. Yes, I know. Come on, Yamato no Orochi, I'll show you a tank's determination. Oh. I've already enacted my revenge on the Earth copy spirit that controlled me, but I still have to collect from the true form as well. As a fellow victim to mind control, allow me to join in as well. I shall restore my honor here. Warriors chosen by the divine sword. Come, I will show you the unrivaled, uninherited power of the chaotic evil dragon from the era of the gods. Cower, despair, and perish. Hello. It's different music. Alright, I know nothing about this. I could do that, or I can just buff up this round. Yeah, I'm actually going to buff up this round. Okay. So this does Mystic, that's right. Nice hit. Alright, they're buffed up. Alright, we do recover every round. I don't know which one was doing the buffing. So shock actually does stop the action from occurring, unlike paralysis. Not bad. Oh, okay, well you got your self-res in, that's good. Alright, so the Arison's self-res was just used, so we'll need to tag her out. So we'll do this. Okay, yeah, you're healing, that's fine. So we need to deal with you. Super scope! One head down. Which one did that buff? I have no idea which one did. Alright, we need to tag Nidori out. So we'll tag her out, bring in Mamazo. And then immediately regret that decision. Okay, Mamazo's just self-resed. It looks like... I don't know if... I think Mailing just gutsed. What's my element right now? Spirit. Unfortunately, I don't remember which does what. Okay, looks like we're in okay shape now. Dead yet. Bye bye water. I'm assuming this is just phase 1 of this nonsense. Jeez, no love for Remilia. One left. Okay, it was Earth that was doing all the buffing. So I've been letting this thing just buff itself every freaking time. Alright, whatever. Alright, I don't even know what you're even capable of. Mystic. Alright. All yours. Devastation Evil Dragon. I figured there was another face to this. There's his big face. Level 350. One tag you out, and let's get Ryson back in. Resistant. Okay, resistant to everything. Just concentrated. I don't know what that's gonna do. Who hasn't died yet? Technically Miko. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, keep debuffs going. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright. And you're gonna act again soon. Alright. Well, the good news is that MP to 0 effect is actually not that bad. Because every action I get MP back, so it's not actually that big of a deal. It does make... Actually, yeah, I get enough MP back just from that. Cool. Alright, fire away. 3 million damage. Paralyzed. And 1 HP. I didn't get an MP back. Oh wait, not fast enough. Okay, I lost my buffs, I think. Soul Transfer Dark. Alright, now we're at this, whatever that means. Okay. Rinko, try to live. Alright, resistant to dark now. And you're concentrating. Alright, let's bring in Nettery. No, I don't want to attack out Mari. Yeah, just do charge. Also, I didn't recall Rinko's HP being so high. Why is it 135,000? Battery. Yeah, anyone else would get killed by that, as we have already seen, because none of my other tanks are anywhere near as bulky as Renko. Which that means, hey, Nidori. Oh, 1,000,000 damage, nice. Oh wow, that didn't actually do. Actually, I think she has really high physical resist. HP. I can do heal everyone with that, which also buff up this. Spirit now. Someone tells me there's going to be a lot of phases to this. Alright, so now Dark would be useful. Yeah, we can do that. Yep. Alright, go ahead and heal up. Charge up. Yeah, that's what we're afraid of. Alright, get those debuffs going. Alright, so for this phase, I think we'll be okay, just... Alright, yep, charging up again. Yeah, doing 2 million with those. Alright, this time it's Spirit Element, not Dark, but... That is a lot more than last time. Was that 5? Okay, World Shaking Rule again. Just keep the debuffs going. Back to 1 HP. Obviously, with the sword's help, this is definitely making things a lot easier, because else I'll be probably out of MP for a while now. Okay. Alright, that's the battle. I'm assuming there's a harder version. That probably does not include the fancy regen buffs that in self-reses that we got. Did we do it? Don't say that. Now it's definitely still alive. Exactly, it's not over yet. It's this divinity. You see? Geez, so tenacious. This is the Yamato no Orochi. This will not end. I refuse to let it end. I will not die. I will survive. Ame no Murokumo, no residents of Gensokyo, you have indeed shown me your power. But what you have shown is not enough. Show me more of your power. Force your ideals upon me. Prove to me that the land in itself, its residents, are walking the correct path. Prove to me that your love for Gensokyo is true. Prove it all to me. Wow. Yamato Orochi is getting even stronger. Can we even do this? It's not a question of whether we can. We have to. We've got a certain sword counting on us. I see, Yamato no Orochi, so you would sacrifice everything for your ideals. Then I shall do the very same. I shall devote all of myself as well, Yamato Orochi. Star reading student Renko Usami. Huh? Take my hilt in your hand this once. Surpass your limits and draw out every last drop of my power. Like it or not, this will be the final battle. Come on, everybody, let's go. Oh. Collapse Yamato no Orochi. Alright, I don't know why... Well, I'm gonna buff, because I don't know what else is going on here. Attacks. So Renko has the sword, but I don't know if that means I can like melee attack or what. Also, debuffs are working. Or sorry, status effects are working. Trembling, whatever that means. Alright. Lost Nettery there. There you go. Just as the light is with me, so it is with them. Gensokyo, residents of Gensokyo. I have seen your power, your struggle, your desire to rid yourselves of the tyranny of the detestable evil dragon. Yamato no Orochi, beings chosen by the divine sword, he has succeeded in slaying me and piercing a hole through this tyrannical evil dragon's worthless ideals, and for that I thank you. The gods shall return to the annals of history, and the beings of the present shall continue forward. This is for the best. Everything will be where they truly belong. This time, it's finally over. You wanted another fight? I don't think we could take another fight. How feeble of you. The finale could have been a little more spectacular. I mean, you did kill Nettery. You're about the only one who could say something like that, Remilia. The Yamato no Orochi, an evil dragon born in the era of the gods, an entity whose mission was to spread tyranny. A tyrannical evil dragon which can only destroy, demolish, and ruin. It knew that if it stayed its course, it would eventually be subjugated by someone even stronger, yet it could do nothing else but destroy. Now that he put it that way, it sounds like such a pitiful existence. Indeed, though we can only reflect as such now that the danger has passed. Are you leaving? My parent entity, the serpent whence I was born, it has been defeated. My duty has concluded. My existence as a Tsukumegami shall fade away shortly, thus I will not be going anywhere. I will simply be returning to the chunk of metal that I should be. That's what we call leaving around here. You know, for something who barely talked, I think I'm gonna miss you a little. But just a really teensy bit. The Almighty no Murakumo. Goodbye, and thanks for your help. Residents of the land of fantasy, I bid you farewell. Gensokyo, you're a wonderful land. I am proud to have protected you. Yep, no longer has a face. Looks like it's gone. Yeah. As was said, everything has a place where they truly belong. This was for the best. Yeah, I suppose so. Guess we should head back too. We've done what we came here for. There's no point in staying much longer. Heh. I do think it's a little early myself, but very well. Let's return to the village. I'm sure everyone is waiting for us. Thank you, Amai-no-Rokuma. Great tree ain't collapsing. Marissa mutters to herself as she takes in the view of the great tree, still visible from the village and seemingly growing even bigger. What's that supposed to mean? Don't you know? The last boss's castle is always supposed to collapse at the ending. It's okay, I think. It doesn't seem to be a Comcat model tree, but in the end, it remains unclear which of the Yamato no Orochi or the Amai-no-Rokuma caused the great tree to sprout. At the very least, we know that the latter had supplied it power before, and no longer exists. The Yamato no Orochi was also accelerating its growth by using the ghosts and vengeful spirits, but is no longer around as well. Which means the great tree should not be able to maintain itself for much longer without its parent energy sources available. It should fade away eventually. Although with how big the tree is, I believe it will take some time for it to fully disappear. So the village's days of constant shade will continue for a while longer. By the way, what is everyone planning to do from here onwards? I suppose all the fuss should be settled and normalcy will return for the time being. Kamashi and I will have to return to our main duties and ensure that the ghosts from the Great Tree are ferried and judged correctly. Traveling with everyone was an enjoyable experience. If the opportunity presents itself, let us meet up again sometime in the future. We're going back already? Not even a celebration party? Of course. Honestly, are you not aware of the duties of the Shinigami and the Enma? In the first place, your Sanzu river ferrying is... Okay, Lady Shiki, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I will henceforth report for duty with sincerity. There you go again, giving half-hearted and vague responses. And all this while knowing exactly what you are doing. Thank you so much, everyone. It was really fun. I'll be excusing myself now. Adios! Kamashi, stop right there. Good grief. Running is the only thing you do quickly. Come back here! It's nice to see that they're getting along well. Is that getting along well? That was a nice picnic. And a good opportunity to get some exercise. But it's about time for us to head back home. Let's do that. I need to check if the other maids have carried out their duties as I specified. Indeed, it was enjoyable, but I started to tire of it at the end. Well, let's go back. Flan, don't just stand there and space out. We're going back home. Really? It's okay for me to go back? After all, I'm just a worthless little sister who wasn't even invited to go to a picnic. Do I really have a place to return to? Ugh. The young mistress is still sore about not being invited to the Great Tree Tour of Hill. What was that? The Great Tree Picnic. Better. My lady, I even told you on the day of our departure that we should have invited her. Remy's going to have a hard time looking at the young mistress in the eye for a while. Ugh, that's enough. We're all going back right now. Sakuya, brew some black tea once we get back. Very well. The inn mostly served green tea, didn't it? I quite like green tea myself, admittedly. In any case, goodbye to everyone. Perhaps we will meet again sometime. It was fun, and I learned a lot as well. But thank you very much. Goodbye. Hey, I know the objective's complete now. But who do you think will get the plaudits for resolving this incident? Everyone? Yeah, that's what I figured too. I was hoping to make ourselves look cool and heroic while resolving the incident. Get everyone excited about the Moria Shrine, then bask in all the newly acquired faith. Well, that's not gonna happen, huh? Talk about wasted effort. But hey, wasn't it fun? I suppose so. Indeed. Anyway, the Scarlet Devil Mansion crew has gone back already, and it seems a bunch of the others have left unannounced as well. We should head back as well. Yep, Shrine's empty without us. I'll have to do some cleaning once we get back. Everyone, we will be taking our leave here. I hope we can work together once again sometime. feeling a little sad, Moko. I can't blame you, not with everyone heading back to their homes. What rubbish are you going on about, Kin? Go on about that anymore and I'll pull your Hakutaku horns. Oh, was I mistaken? I thought I saw it all over your face. Incredibly mistaken. To be honest, I feel a little sad myself. It was admittedly tiring, but I don't know if I can get used to taking it easy again. After being with so many people for such a long time, it may feel a little weird to go back to normal. Actually, I kinda... Yeah, I know. Just a little, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm just a slightly teensy a little bit sad. That's just fine. But that alone time may be more enjoyable than you think sometimes. But still, Kaguya didn't even say goodbye. She just went back to Entei before I'd even noticed. She's such a downer, jeez. Damn, I'm glad she's finally away from me. Man, I feel so refreshed now. I bet I can get a good night's sleep tonight. She just can't be honest with herself, can she? There are people who are just that busy with other things, the Gap Yokai for one. Now that you mention it, she disappeared without a trace. I imagine that's normal for her. Speaking of which, Futo. Yes. There isn't anything we need to attend to urgently, correct? That is correct. So there'll be no harm if we have ourselves one final farewell party, correct? Indeed. That's what I've been waiting for too, the curtain calls of the event. This will be our final night of free sake and food, so let's fill our stomachs and enjoy ourselves to the fullest. Everyone, this is the final party to celebrate the resolution of the incident. And we're all going to drink our faces off. Oh yeah. Ame-no-Rokuma, do you truly believe your duty is over? You are a divine sword and one of the 3 sacred treasures. You won't be able to finish all of your roles that easily. Soon there will be a day where the sun will bathe its rays upon all of us once more, and perhaps there will be another day where we will all meet again as well. So until the day we meet again, sweet dreams and enjoy your rest in Gitsokyo. Yuyuko? Eh? Oh, did you think I would be so polite as to stop enjoying my Warabimochi, so that I wouldn't interrupt your oh-so-cool monologue? Please stop already, Lady Yuko. You've almost finished the entire plate by yourself. I can't help it. This I cannot pronounce that. This is so delicious. It's coldness on the tongue. The way it slides down the throat. I can't stop. Jeez. By the way, is this really for the best, Yukari? She's probably going on about the Divine Sword again. I always figured it'd get put in your care, or at least get it forced onto Reimu. My, what a coincidence. I also thought either you or Miko would take care of it, or at least get it forced onto Rainbow. You really are talking about the sword again. If you're still disputing over where to put it, why not bury it with the roots of the Sagyo Ayakashi? We can dig the tree up while we're at it, too. Let's not do that. Lady Yuko is still kind of concerned about the Sagyo Ayakashi, huh? There ain't much to disagree about anymore. The one person everyone trusted to handle it already said her piece. Indeed, Rainbow's opinion matters most. So, where did the sword end up exactly? Alright, here you go. Okay. Reimu's made charms of protection and concealment for this very purpose. Surely it won't be stolen so easily anymore. And remember what the snake said, everything has a place where it truly belongs. The sword's story has ended, and you were the owner of the sword to begin with, so it's only natural to return it back to you. I suppose so. But thank you, Reimu. Geez, why are you being all tense? Well, this is the divine sword, you know. You've been keeping the sword with you before the incident even started, and you're complaining about that now? I know, but after all the miraculous virtues that it has displayed. I remember when I first acquired the sword, I thought it would add some class and authority to Korindo. Now I feel so embarrassed at myself for ever thinking that way. Oh well, I just need to put that out of my mind. Anyway, since you nominated me to take care of the sword, I'll do so properly. Though in my opinion, I think Yukari and Miko were right. The sword should be placed at the Hakure Shrine. Honestly, I feel the same way too, but I don't wanna. Leaving at the shrine gives me the creeps. Who knows when it'll suddenly start talking out of the blue, and I'd have to dust it off every so often. That's Reimu in a nutshell. Hey, I don't mind taking care of it. I'd place it right in my house. All treasures are welcome. No, absolutely not. If we leave the sword with you, you definitely lose track of it eventually. Either that, or a few days later the Almighty Norikuma will mysteriously vanish, and her mini Hakuro would magically be reinforced with scarlet gold and grow to twice its usual size. Man, you all have no faith in me. I probably wouldn't do anything like that. Besides, where'd you even get the sword from to begin with, Corin? Whatever it is, you can bet I'd go treasure hunting there every single day. Heck, you can just whisper it in my ear if you don't want to tell everyone. Trade secret. What a tightwad. I believe he got it from her. For those who don't remember the very beginning of the game. I'd love to know how you even got the sword to begin with, honestly. Oh, there you go. Ah, I forgot to mention. I saw something strange around here yesterday. Why are you poking that bush with a stick? It is still here. Ah, here, it is. Take a look, everyone. Everyone follows Reimu's gaze to find an extremely tiny snake. It's just a snake. Wait, this snake has 3 eyes. Whoa, it really does. Is it a yokai? It's not particularly like a yokai as far as I can sense. Yeesh, this snake has a real fierce gaze on it. Is it just my imagination, or is it staring at us rather intently? Let's raise it. That's a bet. I don't really want to leave something creepy like this hanging around my shrine. It has 3 eyes, you know. What's the matter with that? Come on, Reimu. Bring something for it to eat. I don't wanna. If you want to raise it as a pet so badly, then bring it to your own house. What do snakes eat? Mice? Your place is such a mess to begin with. I bet finding a mouse or 2 in there wouldn't be hard. Geez, learn some manners already. But that's exactly how it was when I last visited. Why are there so many people at the village? The Great Tree incident has been resolved already. Everyone already went their own way yesterday, no? But you're still here too. Well, I know I am, but still. And you're still here too, Tenchi. Oh. Oh, look at all the people still gathering here. Pretty much everyone's here now. Guess everyone felt a little lonely, huh? No worries, I felt the same way too. I ended up staying at the inn last night with Kane, hoping that people would still come the next day. So everyone's in sync, I see. It was a little sad to have everything ended so suddenly, huh? That's not it. I didn't feel the slightest bit sad. Really? You weren't hoping to explore the Great Tree again? Then why'd you all come here? Well, you have a point. You see, we haven't exterminated everyone's imposters yet. Yes, that's it. I didn't come here because I wanted to. It's just that if we don't get rid of all the imposters, they might still cause trouble and make the villagers complain about us, that's all. You could just be honest and say you were bored and lonely. I suggest you stop staring daggers at me, or I may accidentally reveal the reason for last night's temper tantrum to everyone. Ugh. And most of all, what's the esteemed Enma doing here? You were so focused on getting back to your Shinigami and Enma duties, you're the last person who should be here. I had no other choice. The great hole in the underground is not fully explored. Leaving things uncompleted is the greatest sin. There's no other reason than that. The more guilty you feel, the louder you get, huh? Why is everyone so dishonest? They can just say that they wanted to be with everyone a little longer. Heh. Anyway, so many people have already gathered here, we might as well get the whole group together again. Huh. Are there people who still haven't arrived? I don't know if anyone's missing, but if they are, call them over already. We can't enter the Great Tree without everyone here. Who isn't here yet? Let's do a roll call. Stand in the row, please. In what order? Strength? No, that would cause too many disputes, especially amongst the Oni. You do not need to come here yet. Please stop flexing your muscles. Let's go by height, then. I guess we can eyeball it. Serna, you stand at the front. Huh? What? Are you saying I'm shorter than this shrimp here? Get your eyes checked, idiot. I'm sorry. I'm okay with standing at the front. No, Minoriko, don't spoil her so much. Serna's obviously the smallest, and anyone can see that. As if, look, the top of my head goes higher than hers. That's because you're flying. Shut up! The top of my head is higher, so I'm bigger. Well, it's freezing. Jeez, someone stop starting already. I was just going to take a look for curiosity's sake, but pretty much everyone's here. It's as noisy as ever. Ah, Rainbow and Marissa. You're both late. What are you doing? We can't get started without you two around. Nothing's really changed, huh? You guys know the incident's already over, right? Oh, be quiet and come over here already. Jeez, you don't have to pull. Come on, hurry up. Things will only get even more crazy if we leave them be. Jeez, everyone really should have their own stuff to do. Well, I guess exploring a little more with everyone should be fine, right? Alright. We got $1 million money. End of the adventure. Achievement for defeating the Yamato no Orochi. You receive 1 million money as your reward. I see, so that is what happened. Yeah, it was a real pain. Man, I'm beat. Everyone's kind of tired too, yet we're still going to explore the Great Tree's underground later. In short, the Great Tree is fairly safe now, correct? Not really. I'm not speaking in absolute terms, but rather comparatively. At the very least, it is safer than it was before, no? Well, I suppose so. Excellent. This would be the right time to join your group, perhaps. What are you talking about? I believe I made myself clear. You have brought me so many of the Infinity Gems that have entranced me so from the Great Tree, after all. I think I brought in term like 10. I get it now. Indeed, it is about time that I search for the gems with my own 2 feet. Yes, I would not dream about claiming any gems found as my own, of course. I will still maintain my offer of trading gems for items, so there is no need to worry in that regard. That's good. I didn't expect you to be the type to get so obsessed over anything, though. Let's leave that aside for now. In any case, let's work well together, everyone. Hiede no Akio has joined the party. We will go over that later. So, we'll go ahead and, actually before we do that, achievement unlocked. In recognition of your plus achievement, you got the Spartan's Tome of Magic. So this was probably to get everyone. Gather all party members. Are the bonds between Rainbow and Co. really that strong? Who knows? Forger of bonds. Alright. There's, of course, now that we have all the characters, certain rocks are now available for us to get through. But that's for another time. So I believe by the time you guys see this video and by the time the next video comes up, Christmas will have passed. So happy December wing to everyone. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Hero. This was Labyrinth with Touhou 2. I'll see you guys later.